Kubernetes deployment. In this tutorial, we are going to create a Kubernetes deployment, and we are going to compare it to the pod we created in previous tutorial. Let us continue. First of all, let us create a file for our deployment, and we are going to call it deployment deployment.yaml. And let us navigate into this file. So what you are going to do now, I already have the code we need. This is all we need to create our basic deployment. On the right-hand side, you can see the pod we created and you can see the differences. For deployment, you can see the kind is deployment. We have the metadata, which is the name of the deployment, and we have the replicas. This is also the difference between deployment and the pod we created earlier. For replicas, you can create as many as you want. We can create 5 replicas, for example. And this is what you find in a production environment because this is what provides high availability, which means that you can create as many instances of the same application so that if one dies, another one, it recreates another one. So we have 5 here. You can create as many as you want, as you wish, like I said earlier. Here you can see the template. Also, you can see the spec. For the spec, for the container, we can call it whatever we want. We could, for instance, call it a web app. And then the image is nginx. So we are running like, let's say 5 instances of nginx. That's what this means actually. Then we have our container port. Let us go on and save this. One of the most important things you want to do after creating your deployment or port, or after creating any file with your definition data, is to apply it. To apply this file, what we do is kubectl apply -f, then the name of the file. Here it says that the deployment has been created. So let us go on and try different commands that you could use to manage your deployment. For example, we could say kubectl get deployments or get deploy. It's going to show you the amount of, if you remember, our replicas were 5 that we just created. They are up to date. They are all available. Another important command that you might want to try is get pulse. This is going to show you the ports. I had some things running here before. So that's why you have, as you can see, this one has been running for about 9 days now. So just ignore this. So by the way, this was when we created a pod, but here you can see these 5 at the top, deployments, they were the ones we just created this moment. So these are the commands you could use to view what you just created. You can also say something like get replica set, get replica set, As you can see, it provides you the replica, the name of the replica set that we just created now. So these are some of actually you could also, you know what, we are going to end this very tutorial here. In the next tutorial, we are going to try different commands that you could use to troubleshoot your deployment. So this is just the beginning. Watch the next video and see how you can troubleshoot your deployments if you are experiencing any issue. And I hope this tutorial has been helpful. If so, can I ask you to please subscribe to my channel, to like, and to share. Thank you.